Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Harjit Pal Singh, and as we all know that the list of new cue card is out. So in this session I'm going to share the sample answer of one of the cue cards. So I'm uploading this video after a long time, but I will just make sure that I share all the content that I've created in the recent times. So let's get started. Now the cue card that I have picked for today's session is describe a conversation that you are not interested in. I really find this cue card very interesting, and the reason for that is because something that has happened with me recently. So I've just tried to use the same idea, the same incident in this cue card. Now let's have a look at the follow-ups and then we will discuss the main idea. Follow-ups are who you talked with when you had the conversation, what the topic was, and explain why you were not interested. Now, the reason why I find this topic very interesting is because of an incident that has recently happened with me. So I have one of my uncles visiting our house recently, and he's a doctor by profession. So after the lunch, we were just having a conversation, and he was giving us a lot of guidance related with the COVID-19 and how people are getting affected because of it, and also what are the precautions that we should be taking care of. Now, the reason I was not very much interested in this topic is because from the past 6 or 7 months, we have been hearing the same thing again and again. We have been listening it on television, on internet, even on telephone. Whenever you are making a call to your friends or to any of your family members, you get the same idea telling you the same information again and again. So which is like very frustrating. For me, frustration is that we are well-educated people. We know that. So once you tell us what are the precautions that we have to take, you do not need to remind us every day. So on the basis of this idea, I created this sample answer. Now, if you like the cue card, kindly share it with your friends as well. So let's have a look at the sample answer. Since March this year, due to COVID-19, most of us are stuck at home. Students are not allowed to go to school, and even parents have restricted them to go for any outdoor activities out of fear. People are not allowed to go to their offices regularly. There are a lot of challenges that we are facing today. However, such a situation has given us a plethora of topics to make conversation, like the impact of coronavirus on society, the suicide of Sushant Singh, crisis with China, and more. Last week, my uncle visited our house from Chandigarh. He's a doctor by profession. As usual, after lunch, our conversation started on the topic related to the coronavirus. He was making us understand how deadly coronavirus is and the precautions we should be taking. I was fed up listening to the same suggestions and precautions again and again. I'm an educated man and understand the meaning of virus and how devastating it can be for a person. However, I expect people, media, and others not to tell me the same thing every day from the last 6 months. I was more interested to know the impact of the pandemic on people's lives, their survival, and the economy of the country. And I was expecting my uncle to tell me the essential measures the government is taking to support students and businesses that are suffering. When I asked these questions to my uncle, he was speechless, as he did not have any convincing answers for me. I apologized to my uncle and left the conversation and came to my room. Next few hours, I spent time playing a computer game, which I felt was more constructive. I hope you would have liked the cue card. Well, I think this is the best way I would have taken out my frustrations. Well, jokes apart, so in my upcoming videos, I'm going to share more such content. Kindly subscribe the channel so that you keep getting all the updates. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.